Hey guys, ECRG here, back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about what is a TMF specialist. Hey guys, ECRG here, back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about what is a TMF specialist. Now this is a position that has cropped up all over the industry because, I'm just going to be honest with you guys, the TMF is in bad shape all across the industry. It is in terrible shape. So this position is cropping up because there needs to be a point person on the study who is over the TMF, ensuring its completeness, ensuring that it is up to date, because it has been in bad shape for a long time. Sponsors have been frustrated with it. And this isn't just particular to a specific CRO. This is that many CROs have a hard time with the TMF because there typically has not been a point person for it. And it hasn't been maintained throughout the course of the study. It just at the end of the study, by the time the end of the study comes, it's time to deliver the TMF to the sponsor. And it's all out of whack. And they got to spend a lot of time and money and effort to get everything reconciled and get everything into the TMF. So this is a new position that companies are hoping will save a lot of money and a lot of stress at the end of the study in order to keep the TMF up to date during the study. So this video really comes from someone who is going to do an interview for this position soon, and they wanted me to kind of break it down. What is a TMF specialist? Why is it a good position to get into, especially if you're new to clinical research? And, what is really the TMF specialist? Now, full disclosure, I've never been a TMF specialist before. I have worked with people in the TMF department, but I myself have never been a TMF specialist or really in that friendly with someone in the TMF department. But I have been offered these type of positions before. People on LinkedIn have hit me up with these positions before, so I am somewhat familiar with the role. And definitely I understand completely, having been in the project management sphere for a while, why the TMF specialist role is important. Like I said before, this is a good role for entry-level personnel because you are going to get access to a lot of the documents, the essential documents, monitoring reports. You're going to touch all of the documents that go into the TMF, 1572s, protocol signature pages, the actual protocol, you name it, financial disclosure forms, medical license, CVs, the documents go on and on. You're going to get access to all these documents. You're going to see them because you're going to be the person putting them in there. So this is a great role for entry-level people for that matter, because you're going to get access to all the documents and be able to see them. Now, before we get into this role a little bit further, I'd like to discuss, since this is an entry-level role, you may have trouble getting into the industry because typically industry personnel want people that have previous experience, or they want people that have had, experience with the data or with experience with the TMF or something like that. So it may be hard getting into the industry. And we've got something for you. We've got a resume review program. The resume review program is you send your resume into us. We go over it. We comb through it. We update it. We strengthen it. We insert clinical research terms. We basically translate your experience into clinical research related experience. And that's going to help you get around the algorithm when you apply for jobs. It's going to help you have a leg up on other candidates that are applying from outside fields or have no experience when applying for clinical research positions. So if you're interested in that, email us at eliteclinicalgroup@gmail.com. So what else does a TMF specialist do? Now, this is a very specialized role because all they're going to be touching is the TMF. But it's very important. The TMF is the most important deliverable that's delivered to the sponsor at the end of the study. It is the most important deliverable. Now, you might be asking, if it's so important, why was it all a whack all these years? Why was a TMF specialist even needed before if it's so important? And that's typically because, like I mentioned earlier, it's not really a priority for monitors. When monitors collect these documents, they are, stuffed in their backpack. Maybe they're not scanned into their computers yet. When remote monitors collect these documents, it's not really a priority. They have so many other monitoring calls to do, monitoring visits to do. It's not really a priority to send these documents into the TMF. So the end of the study comes and they realize all these documents are missing. So, you got to reach out to the site, you reach out to these monitors who have turned over probably by the time the study is over. They're probably off at another company. Heck, they could be at another 2 companies by then. They may have jumped twice. There's a lot of turnover in the clinical research industry. So it's hard to get these documents. And that's one of the reasons why it costs so much money at the end of studies to get documents and focus on the TMF. So pretty much during the course of the trial, the TMF specialist is going to be responsible for monitoring the health of the TMF, monitoring which documents are needed. They're going to tell the study team. They're going to tell the study team at the internal meetings, which happen weekly between the project team. Maybe some representative of the clinical team will be there, like the lead CRA. And they will talk about, okay, which documents do we need to collect from the site? What are people doing that's good? Getting those documents in. And then they're pretty much going to relay the overall health of the TMF to the study team, which is good. So they're going to be able to do that throughout the course of the study. So hopefully by the end, most of the documents are in place. And they're really going to be auditing the TMF. They're going to be assessing internal quality. They're going to be in close contact with the project manager, of course, who is going to pretty much help oversee the TMF with them. And they're really just going to be over all those documents. They're going to see all those documents, make sure they're named appropriately, make sure they're filed in the same place, make sure that, they're signed and dated, make sure that all the pages are in there. Like if you just got 2 pages of a delegation log, but it says that there's 3 pages, they're going to go in there and say, hey, we need to collect that 3rd page, even if it's blank. They're going to be over pretty much the health of the TMF and make sure that it aligns with the sponsor requirements, what the sponsor wants for the TMF. So very good role. And they're going to be that point person. So I think this is definitely a good role in general for a study. It's very needed because TMF is huge right now in clinical research. It is huge. And as you can see, you've seen these roles start to pop up all over the place, these TMF specialist roles. So definitely would recommend. But it does kind of pigeonhole you, but it's a great way to get your foot in the door in the clinical research industry. Let's see if I'm forgetting anything else. Nope. So, one of the things they're also going to do is to make sure they're going to try and proactively look at what issues there could be in the future for the TMF and try and come up with some scenarios to combat that. So pretty much they're the TMF expert. They've got to know the health of the TMF at all times. And they're going to make sure that, the TMF stays healthy and documents are collected and put in there, named appropriately, like I mentioned earlier. So hope you enjoyed this video. If I forgot anything or any questions, comment down below. I will respond to your comments, or you can email us at eliteclinicalgroup@gmail.com, like I mentioned before. Resume review program, email us there also. Any inquiries you may have, email us there also. So like this video, share it, subscribe to the channel. As always, hit that red subscribe button down below right now if you haven't already. So take care, guys.